What's up, guys? So before this Q&A video starts, I just want to first off start by C Nation Dog answering your question that you put on the SmackDown review because I actually recorded the Q&A immediately following SmackDown, so I didn't get a chance to answer your question in the original video, but I'm gonna put this in the video beforehand and tell you and answer your question on who's better, the Shield or the Bloodline. Man, that's a hard question, man. That really is, because the Bloodline's dope, the Shield's dope, but if I had to pick one, definitely the Shield, man. The Shield, because we gotta, let's be real, the Shield went on a rundown, man. I mean, Undertaker, Rock, Cena, they went through everybody on the freaking WWE roster. So if I had to pick one, I'm going with the Shield, man. But thank you for putting in your question for that. With that being said, on to the Q&A video. Welcome, everyone, to the official Q&A video. Now, last time I did a Q&A video was back in January, and that was to celebrate in reaching 500 subscribers. Obviously, we're not in January anymore. We are in May, and despite the fact that I've talked about it, I mentioned it many times before. Well, then again, I never really mentioned on video before. It's insane how much we've grown, guys. I mean, literally 1.6K subscribers, nearly like we're about maybe like 400, 300 some subscribers away from 2K, which is insane. Like, I never expected, never, ever expected the channel to grow like it has done in the past 2, 4, 5 months, and it's been an absolute blessing. I told you guys before, you guys really mean a lot. So I was like, I got to do a Q&A. So I really appreciate the comments. We didn't get a lot of, we don't have like 10, 20 questions like the last one. But hey, we still got some questions in here. So it's really good. And shout out to everybody. So let's get right ahead into it. The first is from C Nation Dog, a very good supporter of the channel. And he asks here, have you ever had a time, period, where you could not watch wrestling? So basically, has there ever been like a year or time period, same old, where you just couldn't watch wrestling? And that's a good question, man. To be honest with you, C Nation Dog, the year that I just couldn't watch wrestling was probably, man, either 2015. Well, not 2015. I was watching WWE in 2015. And I say 2015 because that's known as the year where a lot of injuries took place. But if I had to name a year, actually 2017, actually. Yeah, I'm going to go with 2017. Just like that year, I wasn't really feeling like 2017. I could barely get into WWE. I could barely watch Raw, could barely watch SmackDown. Hell, I'll even throw in 2018 even. I mean, 2018, like that year, like nothing really big happened, in my opinion. Well, and then you had the Ronda coming back, Ronda making her debut, excuse me. You know, the Shield coming back, but just like, 2018, that was another year I couldn't, I'm sorry, I couldn't really get into. So it's a tie between 2018, 2017. But then again, if I had to pick one, it'd probably be 2018. So, yeah. Okay, so Colby Sports asked, what do you like more, WWE or AEW? Wow, that's a crazy one there because WWE and AEW, I'm not too keen on this whole tribalism that's in wrestling. Like, they both have their pros, they both have their cons, you know what I mean? They're not perfect by any chance. But then again, this is a Q&A and I do have to answer one. Who's better? If I had to pick one, this is going to ruffle some feathers here, but WWE, because WWE, man, no matter. And yes, like I know the product ain't what it was back in the day, but WWE, that was the very first like wrestling company I watched. Like WWE was like my first wrestling love, like you know what I mean. And AEW, I like AEW, but WWE, like that's more where I've known it from. You know what I mean? Like WWE established. So, but but at the end of the day, both wrestling companies are good. They have their good, they have their bads. But Kobe Sports, really good question here, man. But yeah, I'd go with WWE with that one. So we got WrestleTron here, man. Now he has 4 questions. The first one is, who do you like most? Well, actually, there's 5 questions here. But anyways, he asks, who do you like most, CM Punk or Bryan Danielson? Members you would like to add in the Blackpool Combat Club. Favorite AEW Dynamite, debut, no pay-per-views, and Rampage. Who are the best, Young Bucks or the Usos? The first question, that's actually an easy one. Bryan Danielson. I like Bryan Danielson more. Like and it's weird, man, because CM Punk, he used to be my favorite. Actually, like CM Punk used to be my favorite back in like the 2011s. Like he was my number 1 guy up there with my boy John Cena, Mr. You Can't See Me. But Bryan Danielson, I feel like over the years he's really grown on me a lot. Like Punk over the years, I haven't really been the biggest fan, and I've kind of started to find a lot of the stuff Punk do to be slightly overrated in my opinion. But then again, that could be a whole video in and of itself. I can go in. But Bryan Danielson, to answer that question. And members I would like to add in the Blackpool Combat Club. Ooh, that's a tough one. Lee Moriarty. I think if you can get him in, Lee Moriarty. I know he's doing his whole sports entertainment gimmick, maybe, but probably Daniel Garcia, maybe. But then again, he's doing his old Jericho Appreciation Society stuff. He's on the sports entertainment guy, so we can't get him. But yeah, I would definitely get Lee Moriarty, and yeah, I hate to say that's pretty much it. If they had a woman, maybe we can get Layla Hirsch, maybe. We'll see. Favorite AEW Dynamite debut? That's an easy one. Sting is not. He's not just probably the greatest AEW Dynamite debut, but he's probably still like top 3 AEW debuts. Like when Sting made his debut, it was freaking awesome. I don't care what anyone says. Sting's a freaking legend. Okay, so like beyond legend. So definitely Sting. And who are, in my opinion, the best, Young Bucks or Usos? Oh, this is going to ruffle some feathers here, but I'm going with the Bloodline. I'm going with the Unified Tag Team Champs. I'm going with the ones, baby. I'm going with the Usos. Again, man, it's like the Usos, man, they're just dope, bro. They just dope. The Bucks, like, they're great too. They're a great tag team, but then again, a lot of Young Bucks matches can kind of be the same. To be honest with you, I'm going to be real honest with you. Like the same, you know what I mean? But Usos, man, I freaking love the Usos, man. The day one, down since day one-ish. Like, the Usos have probably been one of my favorite tag teams since 2013, to be real with y'all. So, Usos, day one, baby. Down since day one. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my Q&A, man. I really appreciate everybody's questions and stuff. I don't know if I'll do another Q&A if I get to 2K. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But then again, guys, thank you so much for sending in your questions. And also, again, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Again, I never thought that this channel would get to where it is now. But the grind doesn't stop here. We're going to keep moving on. We're going to get big. This channel, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until the wheels fall off. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling. And so, yeah.